Collective. One of your enemies just took things a step too far. Now, the funny thing is, you tried to warn them, you tried to tell them, but they didn't take heed. Now, imagine this, you standing there minding your own business, and all of a sudden, there's an enemy off in the distance who is coming towards you. Now, as they're far away from you, you tell them, hey, leave me alone. Like, don't even bother coming over here, bro. What you looking for, you ain't gonna get. But they keep coming anyway, and they keep coming, and they get closer and closer and closer. But you saw something they didn't see. And you gave them a warning. You said, don't take one more step. Don't come any closer. And they looked at you with their evil eyes and they acted like they was going to step. And then they took a step back. And then all of a sudden, they start charging towards you anyway. So they didn't just take another step. They took a couple more steps. But that's when suddenly they began to twinkle their toes. They pointed their feet, flexed their feet, pointed their feet, flexed their feet. Then they began to rotate their ankles. And they were like, gee, it's funny because when I was running, my feet were flat on the ground and I couldn't do all this wiggling of my toes and rotating of my ankles. And that's when they looked down and realized, uh-oh. And they fell in the black void. They didn't know. But that one step that they took that you told them not to take was because you were trying to help them avoid falling into that void. Now, this is the thing. They was going to fall in that void anyway. Okay, so don't worry about it. It was not your fault that they fell into the void. It's not your fault that they didn't take heed to the warning. They was going to fall into that trap anyway by their own demise. But this is the thing. I was getting revelation on not the part where they fell and not the part where they were coming towards you, but it is that moment where they got to wiggle their toes and they got to rotate their ankles. That moment right there. Because see, when you're falling, it's like, oh no, I'm falling. But that moment right there is a moment of processing, a moment of, wait a minute, something is different. Something is very different. And not only is it different, something's wrong. I should not be able to do this. These things should not be happening. And right as the realization comes fully in, that's when they fall. So it's almost as if life is giving them a moment of realization before the fall. Okay. And also the moment before they took that run when they was doing that little play thing, like, oh, we gonna get you, then I'm not, and I'm gonna get you. That right there, that back and forth, that was the pride before the fall. I want to play with you. I want to laugh at you. You know what I mean? I want to intimidate you. That pride before the fall is also very important. Okay, so we're going to be looking into these things. Woo, like I said, take your guilt off. It's not your responsibility to help them not fall into the void. You gave them a warning, they didn't listen, it's not on you. And again, for some of y'all, this needed to happen. Some of these people need to be dealt with, and they're getting dealt with now. So we're going to jump into these vibes. The Urban Suburban Tarot will be available August 29th. Grab this vibrant deck and enjoy the merging electric energy of cityscapes with the peaceful vibes of cozy neighborhoods. All right, so let's go ahead and start with an oracle card. What do we have? Woo! Rebuild. That's the Tower card in traditional tarot. Now, I know you probably can't see it, but she's made up of, let's just say, cups, a whole bunch of cups stacked together, right? She's not a solid person, which means if you throw one thing at it, it's going to fall apart in all these various pieces, right? And so this is how somebody is looking right now. They are in fragments. The person, I mean, if you can imagine, you fall into all these your bones and body, all that, you know what I mean? You falling into fragments. But the key is they have to rebuild. Somebody fell, pride before the fall. They hit that tower moment, boom, all blew up in their face. And now they have to rebuild. Some of them got to rebuild their life, their reputation. Some of them have to rebuild, their house. Did I say that? Some of them have to rebuild. They got to rebuild their careers from the ground up. So this here, and I want you to take note because it's standing out to me. She's standing there holding her heart, her chest. This hurt. This is the big one, Elizabeth. This hurt. Okay. Pride before the fall. That's interesting that would be the first card to come out. It's that tower. So let's talk about the current vibe and energy as it pertains to this enemy that took it one step too far. What do we got? Current vibe. Queen of Coins. And this is why they were running towards you. This is what they were saying. This is what they wanted to get. Yesterday, we had the 10 of coins in the behind the scenes, what you can't see. So it's like now things are coming to the surface. Now things are coming to the front, right? So it was what they thought was going on in the back, but bow. This is what they see and what they know. This is why they're running towards you. So for some of you guys, this is current energy. They're running towards you right now. They're getting ready to fall. Or for some of you guys, this already happened. And this is just telling you why. It says cash flow, powerhouse, supplier. I just heard somebody thought they was bigger than the program. Okay. Cause somebody, I feel like this is like a high position or it's high level energy. All right. Some of y'all could be a workplace situation, you're a boss or something. And then here you come in just being your regular self. And it's like, oh, I gotta come at you because this is a threat. You walk in like this, you're a threat to an insecure person, to this specific enemy. Also, you came in and it's like you see that word powerhouse, and I said something about somebody losing a house or something like that. So you're a powerhouse, and it don't necessarily have to be losing a house, but this is you come in like a wrecking ball. Okay. Unexpected. You wasn't supposed to be this queen of coins. Now, this can also be the person we're talking about. Okay, this could be the enemy that was coming towards you. They're used to being top dog, queen. You know what I mean? Cash flow, powerhouse. What's up? Okay, but then here you come. I do want to clarify. Okay, I'm curious. Is this your energy or is this the enemy that's coming towards you? Oh, no. Okay, so this is the King of Cups. So it could be, hold on, I'm going to clarify both of these people. It could be multiple people at the same time. But at the same time, this could be, because remember, I was saying we got 10 of coins yesterday, and it's another person. It's a significant counterpart with you. So this could be a counterpart as well. So it says laid back, kind, insightful. Is this a couple that's coming at you, or is this you and how you're being perceived? Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. Somebody knows you about to. This is massive. Somebody knows you're about to, if you're not in a relationship, they know you're about to have somebody your match. This is destiny. This is destiny, cycle, and fate. Your entire life is about to flip. Your entire life is about to be grand. The enemy that is running towards you, that is about to run into this void, sees all of this. And for whatever reason, they think they can destiny swap with you. This is why they're running towards you. I'm going to run towards you and put myself in your place so that when this comes in and when this wheel turns, I'll be sitting in your position. Girl, bye. Somebody, this is screaming destiny swap. And for some of y'all, it could be, I don't know, I don't want to say, like, let's say it's a guy who wants to run in and take your spot. It'd be jealous men too. So be careful. Be careful about like spouses who want to take you down too. Okay. People or exes. All right. Let's go behind the scenes though. Let's keep ironing this out. Let's reveal something right now that you didn't know. Ooh, 3 of Cups. Okay. So party, squad, and fun. There are other people watching. That enemy that's running towards you, they don't know there's a crowd watching. And it's so interesting because what I'm picking up is this crowd, like it says fun, they want to see what happens. Your enemy is drawing a crowd. Your enemy has riled up a squad. And that's what I was getting with this energy too. It's like it's multiple people. It could be multiple enemies running towards you, or this person has a crowd watching, and this is fun. We see this enemy coming at the collective, and we just gonna sit back and watch. We also see that big old void, and we want to see if they're gonna be weird enough to still try to run. It's almost as if, like, let's say it's jealousy, for example, and somebody's taking so much desperate measures to get at you. Right. And it's people watching like, man, they desperate. Ooh, look, and they laughing, playing it along. And the person just going and going and going, not knowing these people are watching, laughing at them. And when they fall, it's going to be other people's entertainment. The same people that they're rallying around to clap for them are going to be the same people laughing and pointing when they fall. Okay. Yeah, I keep getting that word entertainment. This is entertaining for people. Okay. Then it could be like a group of guys telling a guy friend, man, leave her alone, man. Stop playing with her like that, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Next thing you know, he catches some charges, some restraining order charges. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, man, we told you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Workplace situation. Man, stop messing with that employee, man. Messing with him. Next thing you know, that boss is fired. You know what I mean? And everybody's sitting around watching. It's entertainment. Let's see what we got. What is on the high vibrational end? What's good about all of this? What's positive? Ooh, the Six of Cups, nostalgia throwback. So this will be something you look back and laugh on. For some of you guys, okay, I just heard boiler room. Did that make sense? Boiler room. It's real hot. You walk into that boiler room, it's like you start sweating. Some of y'all nervous because this is what I get. You don't see the big void that enemy is about to fall in. You're nervous. You're sweating. You're in the boiler room. But what I'm here today to tell you is this is going to be something you laugh at. Remember I kept saying entertainment? Bruh, they got a magazine. It says memories. This is going to be a fond memory for you. You're going to laugh. Man, they was coming at me and they were coming at me. And then all of a sudden they was just hanging in the air. You know how those cartoons, when the cartoon character run off the cliff and they just hanging in the air for a second? That's how this is. So it's like you're going to be laughing about, yeah, and they was just dangling in the air and they didn't even know they was about to fall yet. We all saw it. Everybody saw this coming. In fact, so many people probably tried to warn them, but they did it anyway. So you're going to be laughing about this. You're going to be telling people, listen, write it down, take a picture, make a movie. Okay. Get paid, write a book, tell a story, get on the internet, do a story time. Because this is one for the books. Okay. Let's see. What do we have that is low vibrational? What's something you need to watch out for? Or maybe this person who coming towards you. Hey, enemy. If you listening, if you running up on somebody right now, you might want to listen. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? Ten of Cups. Wow. You know what? Okay, just go back to what I was saying earlier. Some of you guys have like the perfect union coming. When I say the perfect union, it might not necessarily be romantic, even though this is a suggestion, and it will. Give me a second. Let me cook. You have the perfect partnership, whether that's business partnership, love, okay, romantic bliss, all of that kind of stuff, right? And I told you, somebody wants to boot you out of the way, take your spot, and take your destiny and destiny swap. So what they don't realize on the low vibrational end is that this is not going to happen. Whoever place, okay, male or female, they got to apply, whoever place they thought they was going to take, they're going to fall. Now this says bliss, family, and fulfillment. But in this position, it's everything the opposite. You're about to be in hell. Family, you mean these people who was watching you fall for entertainment? They gonna find out. And then the fulfillment reversed. Unfulfilled. What you came to get, you did not get, it got worse. Now look at you. Gotta rebuild. Okay, so somebody wanted to take your spot. They wanted to take your union. They wanted to take your business deal. They wanted to take your essence, your aura, your vibe, your energy. They wanted to trade places, your destiny, your purpose. They wanted to be you so bad, boy. They wanted to take your skin off your body and climb in it. My God. You ever seen people just so psycho? They all up in it. I'm talking about in it. My God, back up. Breathing all down the collective neck. Jesus. Yeah, you need to fall in that hole, baby. Nobody said you was going to die, but you will have to rebuild. This is like a timeout. You're going to timeout. Like, you know, some of these people just childish. All right, let's go. Next 7 to 14 days. What we talking about here? That enemy took it one step too far. Now they falling in the black hole. Woo. King of coins. Uh-oh. Now look. Whoa. Okay, let me cook. Remember at the beginning, this person was right here. So it's somebody coming and trying to take somebody's place. They trying to destiny swap. What's going to happen in the next 7 to 14 days? The counterfeit is being exposed and the real thing, nope, come on up. You upright, baby. It's coming in. So there's a fraud. That's why they're falling in the black hole. Remember, I was just saying somebody want to be in your skin. They want to trade places with you, your purpose, your everything. And that's who this was. Now, again, male or female energy, take it how it applies. But they were standing in this person's position. And the reason why this person is falling into the black hole is because you got a real person coming in. You have your, didn't I say you was going to find your perfect match, your good match, your best match? Wow. The counterfeit. You're about to find out somebody was either fake or unsuiting, or this person that was, even for some of y'all, close to you. You were in a union with this person. You were in a job with this person. You're going to find out the whole time you was fake. You a fraud. And then you're going to get to see why. Okay. So this says mega bucks, provider, investor. Okay. Wow. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. This was a wild ride. It's funny. I said a wild ride. And look at the Lambo. Dang, collective. It says shine, fame, glow. Didn't I tell you this is what they was running towards you for in the first place? This is why the enemy is out for you anyway. They want to get what you got, but they can't. Never. I mean, they could have focused on their little cups, but man, they got knocked over. Now they got to rebuild the little that they did have anyway. Okay, so this is how you're coming across. This is how you're walking out. This is why things are happening. This is destiny at its finest. Your time is coming around, and all of the things and the enemies that were looking like they were going to be hindrances, they're going to fall, and you will rise. It's your time. It's just the way it goes. You feel me? And don't even worry about it. Because somebody, the right person, the right business investor, the right thing is coming along, and the fraud will be exposed. Oh my God. Okay, so that's what I give for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, get in the comment section. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Make sure you guys are in tune because the Urban Suburban Tarot is dropping this week. All right. Thank you guys so much once again. I'll see y'all in the next video.